All right, here we go, folks. We've got ourselves a fresh new series coming at you. Spawning up in the top left. For the Shopify Rebellion, it is ByuN. In the blue. And his opponent. Spawning down in the bottom right for Basilisk. Coming in with an Extractor Trick 15 hatch. It is Serral. In the red. Now, this is really interesting. He's done some very strong and sharp two-base plays off of this. And just in general, his ZvT has looked terrifying in recent history. Really impressive stuff, generally speaking. I think the only players that have really done well against him, and I should say player, is Clem. Clem is the only one who's been a real challenge to him in ZvT. Now, this is a very nice setup for ByuN. ByuN does this a lot. It is a command center first. And that is a really nice way to start up the game. Get your economy really primed and ready to go. ByuN, maybe a little bit predictable in the sense that he loves going for the 2-1-1 after fast command center. But we'll see if he goes for that here. Now, oh, there it is. Second barracks, okay. Nah. I mean, if I'm predicting it, you know, Serral is probably thinking the same thing. Now, predictable isn't terrible. It doesn't mean bad. But against a player like Serral, who has really adapted his toolkit in recent history, I'm not the biggest fan of it, if I'm being perfectly honest. I would like to see a little bit more variance. Now, it is going to be reactor first, so no anti-air. Serral is going to come into the main base. He might be... Now, he should be able to figure out what's going on. Oh, okay, well, this is a mix-up for sure. Barracks, it doesn't see much. Only sees really the lack of a factory, but this is really interesting here. It's going to be a 4 racks. ByuN has been trying to make this work in recent history. And that is pretty nifty. You got 4 barracks coming on in off of this. It's pretty neat. It's got a similar concept to the 2 racks Reaper play. Now, Serral, we can see he's scouting very far around. ByuN? Yeah, it's just going to be a spotter depot right here. Pretty interesting stuff. Now, it will be a 4-queen opener from Serral and a very quick layer off of this. Serral, will he get in and see what's going on? This is the double tech lab version, so we're going to see combat shields very shortly out of ByuN. There it is, right on time. Good stuff. There's still going to be a timing where stim is done before combat shields. That's just how this works out. No scout, by the way, at all from ByuN. This is the limit of his vision. Serral did get in there with a Ling. Didn't see the most, but he's got pretty good coverage on the map. We are going to be seeing roaches coming on in from Serral. And I think he's going to be able to get enough roaches out to deal with this. Oh, there we go. Overseer Morph coming in from the back. That is going to let him know so quickly what is going on. Yeah, he sees this instantly. He'll even keep the Overseer alive with a decent amount of health, no less. That's really good for Serral. Really, really good for Serral, because now he knows. Honestly, I wonder if Serral can just build pure roach. Oh, look at that spotter Ling. Oh my god. That is such a sick Zergling. Right out of vision range. Oh my god, it sees everything. And now the Overlord. Jeez. Now, this is still a lot. Oh, he's faking a small number of roaches to try and bait out an early stim, I think. Oh, he's keeping this hidden. And now he's going to go for the fight. This is a big concave for ByuN, but there's a lot of roaches for Serral. Transfuse will come on down. You're going to take a look at the battle report. That looks like it was about even. That was actually pretty good for ByuN, but Serral should be able to run down a lot of these Marines now that he's got that roach speed. No, he's got a chase. Oh, that's actually kind of a big deal. Serral might have been able to just push through on the other side of the map. He still might. Ooh. Oh, no. ByuN just shot his own. No, that was the link. That was the link. This is a lot of roaches. There are Marauders coming out. And we got a third command center done for ByuN. Serral is, of course, on a good drone count. He was at 46, but he droned up right after holding that attack. Serral kind of slapped that down. It was okay enough for ByuN, but he lost a lot of units on the retreat. Now he is adding on Marauders, getting that concussive shells, getting up into 1-1. Serral, very quick single Evo chamber, so he's going to have a very fast +1 carapace. And we've got burrow move and tunneling claws. I always call it that, even though they're the same thing. Burrow and tunneling claws. And behind this, we are going to be seeing Ling's speed as well. ByuN. Oh, he's going to have his medevacs being delayed. That is a great choice of target here for Serral to slow down the medevacs. Usually, you want to slow down the 1-1. But slowing down the medevacs in this scenario just makes it so much easier for Serral just in general. And he's going to go for a little bit of roach drop play. He's got burrow done now. Tunneling claws is going to finish up in about 20 seconds. And the other thing is, too, there's a lot of wounded up Marines. Oh, that is such a nice contaminate. Serral just doing so many things so well. ByuN, for his part, he's added on the 5th barracks. His armory timing is good. And okay, what did he just see to build a missile turret? Hello?
SCV ready.
I mean, good read from ByuN. We are going to be seeing the burrow play coming on in. Stim from ByuN will get on top of one of the roaches. Oh, barely gets the second one. Good missile turrets here. Serral going to try and be disruptive, but ByuN's doing a good job so far. That first missile turret really preventing this from becoming a problem. We are going to be seeing the +1 missile, +2 carapace right behind this. Roach, or rather Hive, now on the way, halfway done. And Serral with some pretty good creep spread as well. Getting up to a significant number of gases mining here. Are there still roaches in the main? No, I think they went down. Oh, we got a big attack coming in from ByuN. How many queens did he just pick off? Oh, just one. Serral, snipes down the missile turret. Will be able to pick off a couple of reinforcements. This is not enough Marines to fight this. Oh my god, this actually just drags the whole army back home. And now Serral splits the roaches up. Oh, good scan from ByuN. Serral gonna run out of the scan into the missile turret. Of course, he didn't know it was there, but kind of a funny concept. Behind this, Lurker Den coming in for Serral. ByuN, his 2-2 timing right on point. The rebuilt turret did run into the roaches. It got blocked on the rebuild attempt. Serral darts in, picks off the SCV, the building the 4th command center. That actually might be a problem. We got a huge doom drop into the main base. Serral does get on top of it, though. He sees it with the Overlord, and he's got infestors coming back in position. Oh, fungal growth could be huge here. It is pretty big. Widow Mine does get taken down before it can do anything. And that was pretty good for Serral. Oh, ByuN, he's got to be careful. Fungal growth again connecting. There's no more fungals available for the moment. We do have another push coming forward here. ByuN will get kind of heavily cleaned up in the main. but it is still good enough for ByuN so far. The trades have been pretty decent. We've got pure bio pretty much coming in from ByuN, ignoring siege tanks, barely any widow mines. And I mean, with good concaves, you can beat Roach Ravager, and we're going to see him jumping a significant portion of Serral's army. Fungal growth, though, is available now. It's a huge fungal. There's another fungal available. It will be a big one as well. Better concave here for ByuN. Serral's got to back away. Lurkers, though, they say you no longer get to play this way. 5 drones did go down. Is that on... Where was that? What was that? I'm not even sure if that was in the main base or if that was somewhere else. Lurker range already done. Adaptive Talons is being researched here. ByuN once again trying for a Doom Drop in the main base, but looks like it did get dealt with. Spine Crawlers on the top side. Gonna try and push back this army. There is a little bit too much for ByuN until the Lurkers show up. Oh. Surprisingly decent mine shots on the Roach Ravager Hydra. Meanwhile, push through the middle. Once again, there are Lurkers here. And there are a lot of Lurkers. But Serral's supply is starting to dip pretty low, relatively speaking. However, it's the quality of the supply. It is much higher for Serral, despite the fact that the army value is higher. Now, ByuN, where's his Ghost Academy? If we're going to play tankless, we need ghosts. You cannot get by without ghosts against this. Serral gonna tunnel claw some roaches to the left. Serral is being kept off of a 5th base very effectively. That's a huge Doom Drop into the main base. Adaptive Talons is done, but the Lurker was unburrowed. Spawning Pool gonna get taken out here. We are gonna see a lot of bio for ByuN going to work. The Infestors of Serral are now in position. Oh, and that's a big fungal growth on the army. Another chain fungal coming on in. There isn't anything else going on the rest of the map, so Serral will get a very good cleanup there. And now the supplies have flipped a little bit. SCVs on the other side of the map. 7 SCVs going down. Serral is everywhere. We'll get cleaned up here. Good job from ByuN. This is still very close in this game number 1. This is very much in flux. But it does feel like... Okay, there we go. There's the Ghost Academy. It feels like without ghosts, ByuN just cannot stay competitive in this game. Ooh, big stim into the main base. We'll be able to grab a queen and should be able to get like 5 or 6 drones. Serral very out of position. Very out of position. It's going to be more than 5 or 6 drones. It's going to be 11 drones. The entire main base cleared up. Meanwhile, big concave from ByuN. The mass bio. ByuN breaking through on the front. Lurkers are going to come on in from the side. We've got an Infestor going down. Oh, Marauders stimming through the Lurkers. That may not have been the play. Oh, it feels so bad because there's only 2 Lurkers and you're like, yeah, I can run into this. But his Marauders were very low on HP. And just like that, it goes from ByuN really finding momentum to losing almost all of it. Oh, man. That last little commit into the 2 Lurkers may just have swung the game completely out of control. And during all this, 15 more SCVs go down. Or wait, is that the same count? No, that's got to be a different count. Oh, and Serral's going to get in on top of the 3rd base. It was looking very close and quite good for ByuN for a while. But now Serral, he's got a ton of Hydra Lurker. And this concave is so much better for Serral. He is going to take down game number 1 in a very interesting match. All right, here we go. Game number 2. Spawning up at the top left, it is the Shopify Rebellion's ByuN. And his opponent, spawning down in the bottom right for Basilisk, it is Serral. In the red. I wonder if the best shot for ByuN versus Serral is just to go for something like a 3-Rax Reaper. I mean, we do have to mention this is online ByuN. This is his, like, bread and butter. This is what he wants to be, where he wants to be. We're going to see another command center first, by the way. 2 command center firsts in a row. I wonder if ByuN could have gotten into a quicker ghost transition. Obviously, you want a really good economy for ghosts, but playing that mass bio, like you just can't take fights that aren't amazing for you. And it's so hard to find those fights. Like you pretty much have to be paying attention every moment to make sure there's no lurker spines shooting at your army. And you want to do multi-prong, so it requires a lot of attention. Very difficult style to execute from ByuN. We are going to be seeing a double gas behind this, so ByuN not going to be going for the 2-on-1 behind this. Or, well, and he didn't go for it in game number 1, technically. He went for a 4 racks, which, by the way, reminder that 4 racks got absolutely lambasted by Serral. The Ling was perfect. The spotter Ling was so good. It is worth noting as well, this is online ByuN. This is ByuN at his strongest, in his comfort zone. Now, that does not mean he'll be able to win the series, but it does mean that there's a decent chance. Now, ByuN gonna skip bunker here, or sorry, not gonna skip bunker here. What am I saying? Literally the opposite. I was thinking in my head he should skip bunker here. Serral, by the way, did get the scout on the command center first. He's gonna go gasless 3 hatch. That is very nice for Serral. Very nice for Serral. Will add on the gas now. He's not gonna be doing what Dark does. Not going to be doing what Dark does on altitude, where he will take the game. Sometimes he'll take the game to like almost the 4-minute mark and not get gas. Just goes absolutely hog wild. And he'll do it versus Terran as well. But to be fair, that is altitude. That is a drastically different map. Serral, is he just going to play 2 gas for the moment? Interesting. Maybe just getting a quicker second gas to account for the fact that he delayed his first gas a little bit. It's an interesting concept for sure. Oh, ByuN wants that creep tumor, won't get it, and he loses the Hellion. Oi. Not a big deal. Not the hugest of deals, because he did already get the scout on the 3rd hatchery. He knows that it's not some crazy 2-base all-in. Zergs don't really do that, but I mean... but that's unfortunate, losing that scouting Hellion. We will see 7 roaches coming on in from Serral. Just going to be defensive in nature as far as I can tell. Because, yeah, he's already droning back out of this, but... I mean, that's frustrating. Frustrating start already for ByuN. Very quick layer behind this from Serral. This is a cute little build order Serral's put together. Behind this, we are going to be seeing a Cyclone Marine drop. Will come on into the main base. There is good creep spread here from Serral. Pretty much full coverage of his main. He will lose an Overlord, though, and that's really what this hit squad is going for. Oh, it should have just gone for this Overlord. ByuN maybe not paying attention, looking at the base. Serral might have been able to get back in position, but would have been nice to get the Overlord pick off there. Against Serral, you really need to squeeze every ounce of value you can out of your units. Now, ByuN does go for a bit of a 2-base push setup. This is going to be a fast +1, 3 barracks, siege tank production. But Serral is... I mean, he's going to probably have roach speed in time for this. I think he will. He'll have a good number of roaches. Roaches are very good against 2-base pushes in general. Especially against attack upgrade based ones. Because roaches have that base armor. So Marines are just generally not going to be as effective. Oh, a little bit interesting right there. The Cyclone locked onto the queen, but ByuN didn't want it to, so he canceled the lock on to kill the creep tumor. Good job. Just a funny little interaction. Spread the creep. Do it. Yeah, there we go. I was like, you don't have high ground vision. Use it with the roaches. Once again, this is not going to be an all-in, but this will be an effort to get a good amount of damage done. You have 1-1 coming in from Serral. ByuN. He has been fully scouted. Serral knows what's... Or, well, no, he sees the third command center. Hang on. He hasn't been fully scouted. But I think the Changeling saw enough of the army to know what's up. We are going to be seeing a double drop heading on into the main base. Serral does see it. Oh, and the Roach is instantly getting back in position. Very good stuff from Serral. Spore Crawlers. Okay, so it looks like he was a little bit worried about Banshees. Spore Crawlers were produced, but they do reposition now, getting into the main base. Ooh, ByuN. No, move command. Ay. Not the biggest of deals, but that's a few Marines for free. Now Roach is moving in on the other side of the map. This is, once again, this is ByuN, who's supposed to be the one who's being aggressive. He's the one who's supposed to have initiative right now. Serral just got a couple of pickoffs. Oh, empty medevacs. That was a little bit funky. Very funky right there. We are going to be seeing a Baneling speed upgrade coming on in. Good amount of creep getting picked off by ByuN here. Serral. Oh. ByuN not getting the hot pickup. It looks like ByuN is starting to stumble a little. He's a couple of move commands, a couple of failed hot pickups. Not having an easy go of things. And like I said against Serral, you need to milk every ounce of value you can out of your units. Good creep clear here from ByuN. Serral already starting up Vipers. This is a very quick hive. Very quick hive from Serral. He's on 82 drones. He got there in a hurry. Already a nice income advantage. Bane speed not yet done. Serral might not realize that the siege tanks of ByuN are very far back. But that is a good tank position. You do not want to fight this without Vipers. That's for sure. Especially not without Bane speed. But there it goes. He finishes now, and he will go for the fight. But that siege tank, it really is discouraging his attack. Serral charging up energy for the Vipers. They are going to be the linchpin of this defense. ByuN getting some good trades to start off. He really wants this hatchery, but he's not going to get it. Will be forced to pick up. It is 1-1 versus, I suppose, 0-1-1. Soon to be 1-1-2. There is the... Oh, can he get the hatchery? He's going for it, but he's not going to grab it. Banelings, oh, they're a little bit in an awkward position. Here come the Vipers. Serral's got to go for the Abducts or the Blinding Clouds. Oh, the Bio already being forced to pick up. One tank getting abducted. Other one gets swamped. Third one getting taken down as well. We've got the Bio deking to the right side. Serral has a choice. He could go further forward. ByuN wants this hatchery, and he is going to get it. Nice little heads-up play from ByuN. But that is after he lost a pretty big fight. And Serral will now have an upgrade lead. And he's got a super fast adrenal glands. What is this? 10, 12. Goddamn. Meanwhile, +2 melee, +3 carapace behind this. Serral. Ooh, can he move forward into this? That is a lot of stuff, and he doesn't have vision. Nice little cancel being forced out again by ByuN. Oh, nice rotation from Serral. He spotted the army. And now he finds himself a ripe for the pick and base. Siege tank's going to reposition here. Blinding Clouds, though, will be devastating on the army of ByuN. Both tanks getting taken out. Good concave on the spread from ByuN, but a lot of SCVs going down during all this. 14 SCVs. Nice little attack from Serral. And the resources lost is pretty close to dead even. Oh, Serral. He's got to hotkey this hatchery. He's got a ton of larvae here. I can guarantee you that hatchery. Yeah, that hatchery is not hotkeyed. Now he's maxed out. But actually, he's maxed out and he's got 28 larvae. And that's not even half of it. Still, that could come into play later. That's a potential oopsie. We'll keep tabs on that. Lurker Den coming on in behind this from Serral. He's going to go for a big attack. ByuN not really in position here. Ghosts can get the EMPs. They're going to go for snipes. Blinding Clouds are going to be pretty good. Banelings trying to connect on the armies. ByuN's got some decent splits, but he loses all the tanks. 26 SCVs going down now. And Serral putting the clamps on ByuN. Oh, Serral's still not hotkeying that. Little oopsie. And that is, this hatchery is now capped on larva. So it will not produce anymore, even if he injects it. Until he starts spending it, that is. Nice job from ByuN right here. Or from Serral, I should say. Gets the lift, forces the lift on the command center. And will spread some creep down. Oh, no, ByuN, don't waste snipes on an overlord. You need those. That is an egregious waste of energy. We are going to see a big attack coming in on the third base. Once again, Serral once again finding ByuN out of position. Parasitic Bomb coming in on the medevacs. Good split from ByuN. 21 more SCVs go down, though. Because that's 2 snipes. That is 2 snipes early on. I really don't like that usage of ghost energy. Not that I think it's necessarily going to make that much of a difference. But because Serral is cruising right now. And he is rotating ByuN. Rotating against ByuN so damn well. Oh, still a bunch of larvae in the main base for Serral. But I don't even think it's going to matter. It is nice to know that Serral's at least a little bit human. As I say that, he instantly respreads creep and burrows a ling on this base. We've got very good upgrades from Serral, by the way. ByuN is getting close to his 3-3. Serral adding on the Greater Spire. That is going to be difficult to deal with here. Siege tanks on the high ground. They are in a good position here. But double abduct. Going to knock out both tanks. The base should go down. Ooh, Baneling's going to push the army back, trying to connect with the ghosts. Will get a couple of them. That actually was a lot of ghosts, but still. We're going to have the sensor tower potentially getting taken down there. Will go down a gas as well. ByuN is scrambling to stay competitive just in army supply. Serral is absolutely running circles around ByuN in this early stage of the late game. ByuN is doing a good job of holding on, considering how many times he's been caught out of position. But Serral is really in the driver's seat right now. We got burrow done. No tunneling claws this time, but the burrow is more valuable for, like, infestors. And look at this. He even sets a little ambush. Grabs 2 Marines, make it 3. Oh, and even sets himself out of range of the Liberator. Going to knock out this gas again. This is just denying more and more ghost production. We've got the Vipers. One of them does get EMP'd, it looks like. But the Ling Bane Ravager smashing on forward. Serral finding more and more ghosts. He is just out-macroing his opponent at this point. He's just got more stuff, more mining. Oh, and the roaches. Oh, they do run by. Oh, nice. Look at that. Serral burrows 2. Oh, he burrows 3 of them. That is still enough to one-shot SCVs. Oh, that is so cute. He does everything so well. God damn. ByuN is getting into double armory upgrades. Serral can unburrow these roaches at his convenience, and he will unburrow them now. Gonna grab a bunch of SCVs. He's killed his own economy in workers. And his economy is roaring. He might get to 100 workers killed versus 0 in this game number 2. Oh, and I love this. He targets down the sensor tower. Will get the kill on that. even just this 3 Ravager hit squad. Look at that. He's going to take down the siege tank. No, he didn't get the 3rd corrosive bile. I thought he did. 96 SCVs being taken out. ByuN is trying to secure a 5th base. But look at this. There's still this burrowed lane. He's just trying to set up a strong defensive position. I mean, this is all Serral right now. Oh, he's going to get even more SCVs here. These lanes, if they just run straight for these tanks, they will take them down. Vipers, oh, baits out the EMP. Snipes, though, do grab the Vipes. Serral instantly rebuilds them. That was very quick. There's those siege tanks. They are going to get jumped on by these lings. And this is just more devastating damage. 106 SCVs have been killed. Serral is running roughshod. Hey, look at that. He fixed the larva hatchery. Does need to saturate these 2 gases in the main base, but might be focused on mining outlying bases more so. If ByuN does manage to take this game later, mining the outlying bases faster is going to be a big deal. Little wall right here from ByuN, not going to be enough to keep this command center alive. It does keep the army from kind of getting jumped. Oh, meanwhile, the siege tanks, they get jumped. No bio support. Serral taking down 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 siege tanks with a bunch of lings. So nice from Serral. And GG gets called. ByuN gets absolutely crushed in game number 2. All right, here we go. Spawning down in the bottom left for the Shopify Rebellion, it is ByuN. And he's doing it finally. He's going back to the 2 Rax Reaper. Meanwhile, his opponent spawning up the top right for Basilisk, it is Serral. In the red. And he's going to go hatch first for the first time. By the way, ByuN is down 2-0 in the series. And now he has to play the strongest Zerg map in the pool. That gets through at least, because obviously Altitude doesn't get played very often. Ancient Cistern. This is scary. By the way, thank you very much, Noi, for the gifted sub to Slowly Falling. Congratulations, Slowly. Surely you can't be serious. I'm always serious, and don't call me Shirley. I wonder if we'll see 3 Rax Reaper. ByuN, at this point, he just needs to channel, like, some God of Thunder shit. Oh, let's go. There it is, the 3 Rax. Yeah. Do it. Do it, ByuN. Just go into the archives, you know, channel Thor Ragnarok, and just hit him with the 3 Rax Reaper. What are you, ByuN, the God of Hammers? No, you're the God of Reapers. All right, we're queuing something up. All right, we've got something ready in case this goes well. In case this goes well for ByuN. ByuN putting it all on the line with the 3 Rax Reaper. This is not going to be easy. Serral, for his part, it is a delayed ling speed. He gets the Clash Hatch. ByuN needs to channel that superhero energy. He does snipe the first ling. That is pretty nice here for ByuN. Good start. Serral. Oh, he... Okay, does get the other lings away. Queen pops out. And it will be an inject from the natural hatchery. Meanwhile, Creep Tumor getting dropped from the main one. Serral, has he seen the 3rd barracks yet? Not yet. He actually doesn't know this is a 3 Rax Reaper just yet. So at the very least, for ByuN, he could cancel this 3rd hatchery. He was looking for the queens if they came out. He wanted to go hunting. But he sees that they're not there. Hey, thank you very much for the 10 Canadian dollary dues. Appreciate it. This will be a cancel on this hatch. Serral, you cannot keep this alive. That is just not an option. How many Reapers did ByuN go up to? 8? Okay, that seems to be his, like, his number. Seems to be what he likes to go for. Now, I will say Ancient Cistern is an excellent 3-racks Reaper map, even in the middle of the map. So when players go for the grab on the Reapers, there's a lot of high ground, low ground spots that you can take advantage of. Serral? Ooh, he is... Well, can he get the cancel on Stim? Yes, he can. There's only one Marine out, but he elects to go back home. He doesn't know where the Reapers are, and he finds them now. Ooh, ByuN, you got to keep yourself close. Oh, no, I don't like this. He's not keeping himself close to a cliff, but Serral kind of lets him go. There might not have been enough lings to take the fight anyways, though. ByuN hasn't lost anything yet. He will get away. This is pretty decent so far for ByuN. Serral will secure this third hatch, though. That's good for him, obviously. We've got a second gas coming in for Serral. ByuN going to be going for a 2-base follow-up. He's getting that +1 weapons. He's getting into the starport here. Serral has been kept to a relatively low drone count. ByuN, if he could have gotten the cancel on this third base again, that would have been amazing. But that would have required a pretty big mistake, I think, from Serral. And I just don't imagine Serral making that kind of a mistake. Serral, I like that he's taking down the rocks here. ByuN, the thing is, you do want to get the maximum amount of value you can. But I've seen him play against Dark, and Dark building a lot of lings, getting the catch on these Reapers, and then just being so far ahead. Like, it just makes things so uncomfortable for the Terran if you lose all those Reapers. They are a pretty crucial part of this. First 2 medevacs are going to be hitting the field shortly. We've got +1 weapons coming online. Stim, of course, already done, and combat shields getting close. We've got Baneling speed just now starting up. This is looking pretty good for ByuN. And grenades could be big. All right, we're going to queue it up. Oh, the target fire on the Banes. He gets the Banes. He takes them down. The lane's trying to go for this round, but there's so many Marines left over. ByuN stimming forward. He has got so little HP, but can he take the fight? He already has, and he is going to take game number 3 with the power of Zeppelin on his side. All right, here we go. Game number 4. Can he keep the momentum going for the Shopify Rebellion with the target fire, with the attack? It is ByuN, the God of Reapers. And his opponent, spawning up the top right. He is still so good for Basilisk. It is Serral in the red. Oh, that was awesome. That could not have gone better. That could not have gone better. That would have been so sad if ByuN had just like missed all the target fire and had just gotten absolutely steamrolled as I roll up this epic Led Zeppelin. All right, game number 4. We've got ourselves an extractor trick hatch first out of Serral. That's a valid point. It is indeed Serral who comes from the land of ice and snow. slowly falling, is currently frantically hitting the ban hammer, trying to ban me from my own channel. Don't blame her. It's fair. It's understandable. That would be pretty wild if ByuN's able to build momentum off of this and get something rolling. He is going for a 1 Rax expand, so not going to be going for a big aggressive play. Not in game number 2. And I gotta say, I really do feel like if you're going to be able to beat Serral, it's got to be early on. We've seen already, game number 2 was a masterclass from Serral. That is one of the cleanest dismantlings of a turtle Terran that you will ever see. It's not like ByuN is bad at turtling. He is really good at it. He plays a highly mobile style, but Serral just constantly outpositioned ByuN over and over and over again. Now, this 2-base style is very difficult to deal with just in general for Terran players, because a lot of times Terrans can, up until recently, up until this style came to relevance, Terrans could kind of get away with not really thinking about Zerg aggression. They're like, okay, I scout you with a Reaper. Do you have a Roach Warren? Yes. All right, I build bunker. Do you not have a Roach Warren? No. Or like, you don't have a Roach Warren. I don't build bunker. Cool. It was a very simple concept. That doesn't mean you wouldn't have to come in with like weird builds every once in a while or crazy stuff. It just means that there wasn't as much requirement. Oh, Reaper, no. Aye. Oopsie. We made an oopsie. It is going to be Hellions with a proxy starport. It's a Hellion drop. That is pretty nifty. That is pretty cool. And there's no lane speed. This could be a really nice setup. This has potential. This honestly might be the best way to play against 2-base play. 2-base Roach play. Now, the Queens are very well positioned here for Serral, I should say, but ByuN's going to get into the mineral line. We'll be able to find a lot of drones. Oh, how many drones go down? 8 drones. Oh, the lineup. Oh, he was 1 shot away from killing so many of those workers, but we are going to see a dart into the natural. Can Serral deal with this? He's losing a lot of workers and a fair amount of mining time. 1 more Hellion shot gets 2 more drones. 13 drones in total. That is big damage, but it did come at the cost of the medevac. It came at the cost of all the Hellions. Very worth it. And now Serral's going to lose Overlords to this, funnily enough, proxied Viking. Little Roach counterattack. How much does ByuN have to defend? Okay, he's got the bunker. He's fine. I was going to say, if it's just the Marines, this could get dodgy. And actually, if Serral committed, there is no siege tanks. There are no siege tanks, I should say. Oh, if Serral can find the supply depot, that'd be really nice. ByuN, oh, did grab the mule. You don't want to be doing that, of course. It's funny, because even though this doesn't look like much damage, this is a lot of SCVs not mining right now. And it is also a mule that was pulled off for a moment. That's at least another 25 minerals. Will connect on an SCV. Ooh, stim forward from ByuN. Will be able to grab 1 Ravager. He's going to get 2. Oh, he's going to get all 3. Nice job from ByuN. Okay, well, it looked good for Serral initially. That's a really nice find for ByuN, though. Still, Serral has droned up significantly behind this. ByuN, he is 2-basing pretty hard behind this. And once again, it's a 2-base play versus Roaches. Serral has embraced Mecha the Roach. And look at that creep spread as well. He's got creep covering pretty much the entire main base. There's a little pocket in the side. It's actually reaching down to the low ground now because there's other creep that it can piggyback off. Serral looking really good here in game number 4. But ByuN, Can he get something done? He's not building SCVs. He is committed pretty hard, to be honest. He's got money in the bank, actually. He's got actually a lot of money in the bank. ByuN? He's floating a lot of money. He will stim forward into the army. We'll be able to find some pretty good pickoffs. Serral, though, just enough roaches popping out. Nice target fire on the Marauder. Gonna lower the DPS. There is still pretty good pickoffs for ByuN, but the lack of a third command center during all this and the lack of spending his money and the lack of, like, he could have been building SCVs this whole time while still using all of his production. That looked good for ByuN from the eye test, and it was pretty good trades. Killed 3 queens, killed a good number of roaches. Now he cleans up a lot of creep, but, like, the macro behind it just isn't clean enough. This feels like my games where I'm like, oh, I defended the push, I'm so good. And then I look down at my bank and it says 1,700. And then I realize I'm dead. And I'm like, well. And then I just get really sad. We do have the double infester coming in from Serral, the no pathogen glands infester. I know this is obviously a completely different story. ByuN has spent his money now. But that command center could already be done, as could these barracks. His transition could be a lot sharper. He has done pretty well in the mid game. Actually, it is. I guess we're just now kind of starting the mid game. Serral, interestingly, does go into 2-2 for the range while getting Ling speed. So he is going to open the door or leave the door open for Roach Ravager Lingbane, but not going for it yet. We don't see a hive just yet from Serral. He is focusing on unit production at the moment. And we will see the drop in the main base. It's going to be able to find Ling speed, I believe. That's pretty nice. That's a really annoying upgrade to have denied. Oh, fungal growth is available. Oh, and it will connect. Another fungal. Does connect pretty hard. We do see one. Oh, yeah, one of the infestors goes down. Siege Tank is not sieged up in the back for ByuN. Would it have made a difference? Not too sure. Oh, but he loses the other tanks. He tries to unseat, and GG gets called. Serral gets a crushing victory and will take game number 4 and the series. Well done by Serral, showing once again that he is just a dominant supermaster of this matchup. And if you enjoyed that series, make sure to hit the like and subscribe. We'll catch you on the flip side.